Have you ever walked into a conversation and within 30 seconds you just knew? You just knew this person has a massive ego? What did you do? Most people tense up, they get defensive, they start trying to match the energy. And that's exactly how you lose. Here's the truth: big egos are actually one of the easiest personalities to handle once you understand what's driving them and what they need from you. I'm Christine, the savvy sales lady, and 40 plus years in sales. Oh boy, I've sat across some of the most intimidating, ego driven personalities you can ever imagine. Executives who expected their room to be rearranged around them, clients who talked for 20 minutes about their golf game and how amazing it was without taking a breath. Decision makers who made it crystal clear that their opinion was the only opinion that mattered. And I learned the hard way how to lose those conversations. But today, I'm going to show you what I learned on how to win the conversation. First, let's talk about what an ego actually is, because most people get this wrong. When you see someone with an oversized ego, your instinct is to label them a narcissist and just to write them off. But here's what's actually happening beneath the surface. Ego is almost always rooted in emotion. It comes from identity struggles, old wounds, or years of attention that someone learned to depend on. And that doesn't make them pleasant, but it does make them readable. And when someone is readable, they are manageable. Here's the other thing you need to understand: big ego personalities react big if you come at them emotionally. If you match their energy, challenge them, or make them feel attacked, they will come back at you with 10 times the force. You'll feel like you were hit by a truck. But if you understand this, you can walk out of that room with exactly what you came for. Preparation is everything. You've heard me say this over and over, especially when you're heading into a conversation with someone that has a big ego. Before you even open your mouth, get clear on one thing. What do you actually want out of this interaction? Because if you don't know your outcome, the ego in the room will define the outcome for you, and it won't be in your favor. Once you know your goal, build your tools around it. Think through your labels, think through your questions, have them ready before you walk in the door. And here's your non-negotiable: check your ego out the door. Matter of fact, just leave it in the car. This is not the conversation for it. The moment you make this about you, you've already lost. So walk in humble. This is a good spot to pause for a second, and I appreciate it that you enjoy my videos. Many of you have told me in the comments. If you really want to accelerate your sales, let me suggest that you book a one-on-one personal coaching session with me. You can do it right below in the first comment. There's a link, or you can go to the description area of this video to click on the link and book a time that's best for you. That really is where my clients just accelerate, is through one-on-one coaching. And I want you to have that as well. Now back to the video. Okay, you're in the conversation. Here's what to do. Step 1, label it intentionally and get quiet. The second you recognize you're dealing with a big ego, say it to yourself: Oh boy, this person needs to feel significant. And then stop talking. Do not interrupt. Do not rush to fill the silence. Interrupting someone with a big ego is like pouring gasoline on a fire. Let them go. Step 2, use your mirrors, your labels, and silence. Here's the beautiful irony of dealing with an ego-driven person. They will talk constantly, which means they are handing you information the entire time. Your job is to use mirrors. Repeat back their last few words. Use labels. Say, it seems like this really matters to you. And let silence do the heavy lifting. You are gathering. They are giving. Now, step 3, deploy empathy. Yes, empathy. People with big egos care deeply about how they are perceived. So show them you get it. Show them you understand that being respected and seen matters to them, but it has to be sincere. Keep your tone warm, keep your posture non-threatening. The goal is for them to experience you as someone who is safe, not someone who is competing with them. Step 4, flattery. Yeah, and you got to mean it. I know what you're thinking. Flattery seems fake. But here's the reframe. You're not being fake. You're being strategic. Speak well of them. Take the lower position when you can. Get ahead of any tension or negative perception by naming it first. Say this. Your situation hasn't been easy, and it seems you're an open person, confident that it can be solved. Now, that kind of move disarms defensiveness before it even forms. Step 5, ask questions. This is where the magic happens. You give them the wheel. Ask, what do you think we should do here? Or, how would you like to handle this? And you let them steer. The right strategic question asked the right way will lead the counterpart directly to the conclusion you want from the beginning. And they'll feel like it was entirely their idea. That's not manipulation, that's mastery. Now, even when you do everything right, they may still blow. Things may go sideways. Big egos are volatile by nature. It happens. If someone goes off the rails, here's what you need to do. Take the hit. Claim responsibility, even if it isn't yours.
This is completely unacceptable. How could this happen?
I know, and I'm sorry. Please let me explain.
Explain?
There's no excuse for this mess. It wasn't intentional. We can still fix this.
Let them save face. It costs you almost nothing. And the goodwill it builds is enormous. Take the hit. The goal is never to win the moment. The goal is to win the outcome. Keep your eyes on that, and you will never be rattled by ego again. Just remember this. Egos are not obstacles. They are a personality type with a very specific set of needs. Feed those needs strategically, skillfully, and you'll find that that ego-driven personality becomes some of the most manageable people you will ever deal with. If this gave you something to work with, hit that like button and notification bell and subscribe. I put out content every week on the seller's mindset and how to use it at the table. And if you ever want to go deeper with one-on-one personal coaching, the link is in the description area below. Let's talk.